Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90. Left, 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 left.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. For his right side, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's following the nigga in the flex.
16 and a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Got some real estate inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
What? Look at man, boy.
And a big
look at man, boy.
His guys will get
he was down. He was down. But look at man, this dumbass shit though.
That they had last week.
Oh, he followed that hoe
on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive
nah, they're gonna the Buko challenge this.
If you're
he had to be there. I know.
You're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league.
I'm talking. Look how long it took that bit to get recovered. That's what I'm talking about. Man, man's so fucking stupid.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And they'll run it here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards.
Hey, they need to start making it where you can get up with shit like that.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Got a man, it's caught. For Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
I had second guess myself.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tucker able to
go
collect
on
the
first
extra
one. I
point.
said,
And that
there we
makes
go.
the score 7-0.
Let's go, man. We straight.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Blocking in the back. Already knew it.
So a decent gain, but all for nothing.
Damn, man.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating.
It's an animation where they get them from the front and they still call it blocking in the back.
They'll give to Howard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. He's looking deep for Bell. And incomplete there.
Stop trying to catch it with one hand, bro.
And brings up third down.
Man, stop trying to catch it with one hand.
Something that they discussed all week in
Man, if he go over 2, that's a catch,
Take the
man.
big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wentz now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Man, why they ain't touched it? At least bump it to him,
That's
man.
it. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Again, it's Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. In for the score. And the Patriots are within an extra point to tie this one up. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he gets this one before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Damn, Eric Reed, you done got slow, man.
A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are in for 6.
Oh, I forgot. I know. I used to take Eric Reed out of that formation for somebody else fast. Man, God damn, man.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Come on, man. It's so hard to turn up the field, man. It's like you got to make a wide-ass turn, man.
The Patriots offense now.
Because I've seen that spin move back to the inside or to the crib.
Today, and it's not going to. We still
they got too close to the damn.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team.
They return,
that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, but I think the Patriots are going to
hang on to the football. Got so trash, man. Shaq Mason ain't good no more, man.
But a teammate comes along and
that man has dropped all the way to a 75, and he's 32 years old. How he digressed that bad?
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
He's just 32 and he's 75.
On second down, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and here we go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
They're like the quarterback that got no motherfucking acceleration, even if they pass.
Because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Come on now, let's go. Black, come on.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Why you come back, man? Why you just didn't stay right there?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I think that was the first down. If he had just stayed his ass right there. What are he coming back for, man?
Defenses, it's understanding the game, understanding position.
That's crazy, man. I seen that shit. What did he come back to?
Play right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it up.
It wasn't like I was scrapping at the punt. What the hell he come back for?
Though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Tyler is the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it.
When no pressure on the throw. Wow, this is crazy.
I mean, that one came in hot.
It's
came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Man, 29, you got to jump up and get there, bro.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, my God, computer cable. Shit, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
stop
throwing
him forward. Push him back, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Blue 45, blue 45.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to lose on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He's going to flip.
Man, come on, make the tackle, bro. God damn.
The 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup
he's slow.
Continues.
And not only do you
that's a corner with 85 speed, man. What man be finding these corners if they're slow like
that? Make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Left, 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 left. Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
He's going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
He's still playing. I thought he'd been retired by now.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17
well, he is
to 7.
Could play for 30
Still a
years.
little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I knew I wasn't going to have time to throw it. I just knew it. My O-line got so trash, man.
We'll get whistles and a timeout.
My O-line got so fucking trash,
to go
bro.
here in the first half.
Can't even find no... You can't never find no good lineman free agency, man. Oh, man.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
82, 82.
Damn.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's looking deep for Bell. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds
I'm
left.
only paying attention with them and double team. Damn.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
82, 82.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Let me see. Damn, man, I would try it, but I ain't with the win. You kicked the kickoff at the end zone. I ain't with the win, man. Damn, 54 yards. Yeah, probably right.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to fire one deep left. And this is taken.
Get out of bounds, boy.
That goes for a gain of 31.
There we go. Kick this field goal, boy. That's what it got out of bounds.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Oh, my God.
His kick here is
I thought he
good.
got it. I was about to say that was some bullshit.
With the hometown Ravens on time.
But yeah, that's that wide receiver I picked up last year free agent, that Tyrone Allison nigga. He like, I think he like 6'5".
Time report. Coach. Here's Tucker now out to kick.
I'm glad he got out of bounds, boy. Let's go. That's a good ass drive, Carson Wentz. How you do it, boy?
Zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see
Carson Wentz from MVP again.
They're down here, but very much in this game.
26 touchdown, 4 picks. 26 touchdown, 4 picks. That boy, we don't throw interceptions around.
Typically,
we got to
what
beat
they're
him.
doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some.
Oh, the backside always got to be hustling, boy.
Overall, I think they want to stay positive.
The backside always got to be hustling.
Starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. This is Howard on 2nd down.
Come on, Grunt! Man, fuck! Grunt, they got trash, man. I seen that about to open up, man. Grunt make that block, man.
For him to make an impact on this game and on the
yeah, Grunt got trash. He got old, man. That'll move that boy to fullback. He got so trash. I ain't got a fullback.
Wentz now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete.
I know it.
Able to catch it there on the right sideline, but
I didn't want to click on it and slow him down, man.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're into the second.
Yeah, he got a. Yeah, when I had dropped him like the second season. I done got to speed up to like a 95. He's still young too.
Like we saw there, I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
He 99 everything.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Fumble.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the
Damn, man.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
We good. Defense good. We good.
For their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be tackled about the 35. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Good tackle, what?
And he'll be brought down right around the
I wanted to pick,
37.
but good tackle.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So the Patriots coming out now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. Limited running room as he'll get about 3
Yeah,
to
but
the
what,
21.
just keep on trying. We're going to break one.
The scoreline,
We're going to break
I
one.
think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Run, run.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down here at about the
Woo,
23
man, these old linemen don't know how to block in the
Just
open
to get
field,
a yard
boy.
there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be
Man, he ran right by.
space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Run, run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He leads this one for Howard. And he gets this one
Come
just
on, Howard. You better truck that little boy. Keep
17
going,
yards there
man.
for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of
Hell no.
strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone
I
blitz,
thought he got it in.
he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've
Show
been very
them a chance.
cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he takes this
I
one
wanted to go to
down
X so bad, but I knew Circle would be open.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 32
Oh.
now. Here's 1st and 10.
You see, no, I'm talking about Carson Wentz. You got that Patriot uniform on. You playing like Brady.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20.
Gotta keep him on the toe, boy. Gotta keep him on the
Nice
toe.
plays, 12 yards
You
that
wouldn't expect
time, and a
this
1st
screen,
down.
boy.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the pass.
They told Howard, stop. You trucking these niggas, but you falling. I need you to truck and keep going.
5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the
And first of all, that shit was looking like the computer gonna let that bitch go incomplete over his head.
In the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's
Let
the guy
go,
who's going to
man.
win just about every time.
We get dubs around here.
Coverages.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
All that runs about parade.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, hit him on the leg. Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
They catch my slow. Man, I always cut my slow corner. Man.
And the Ravens have broken the tie.
That's bullshit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
That's bullshit.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, Wentz. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 30 with a shifty move. Got a couple extra on the play.
I would let that bird. I didn't try this on the 12.
Second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
81.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great quick, nice return, but you know he's just beating
himself. Why I can't get my nigga to play the flash like this?
All the way in. No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
They slick just gave him this.
Great play there.
I don't know if he was in there.
Touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage.
Yeah, that beat up bad decisions. I should have just took off.
And the lead now up to 14.
He ain't no what now. No, the comeback king now. I'm playing
here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
No, that ain't happening no more. That was a bad read by me, man.
That'll carry over.
I really didn't even see dude over there. That was a bad read by me. That'll never happen again.
Offense now set to come back out onto the field. And
that was a bad read by the boy.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Oh, I should have waited.
We'll see how they attack him here. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. Second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
I should have waited a little second before I tried to take off.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Oh, that's the 100 badge back there. See, now I ain't know that.
Flag for the contact.
Now I know that now.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
He's going to fire one deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have
he dropped it. I was about to say that boy did some crazy just then.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think the
look like he's a joke and trying to get that thing.
It borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some doubt.
Especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last drive.
He's lying. Kobe's not better than Jordan.
Wentz will try again on second.
There we go.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a good push to the tight end. I think that we're looking at something out of central casting.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an
damn, Carson Wentz, you threw that behind him. Damn, boy, that was a first down. What's going on with you?
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
All right.
So after the incompletion, now second and 10. Wentz to throw again. Caught on the right side by Dorsett.
Man, don't come by Dorsett. That's what pull the moves out, boy. Man, come on. Let's see if we can get some ball for the quarter over.
They've got another
first down.
First and goal, and they got to be
come on, man. Hurry up. Get to the line, bitch. Damn. Why they be taking so long to get to the line?
Baltimore. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin.
Damn, they be taking too, man. I need to fix that too, man. Coming out breaking the huddle, they be taking too long to get on the grind, man. I need that little scope before the third quarter's over with. Let me see something. Let me survey the canvas.
On first and goal, Howard.
I couldn't cut, man. How you cut, man?
How
you make him cut it up, man?
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took
that
one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. He's going to get it running right. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Man, it could. Man, see if I had hit on the right, man. That spin move would have been right down to touchdown. But he got a weak ass spin move. Let's see something.
They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Wentz. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, you know we got to go for this. They're like a punter on me. You got to go for this. Let me see. What play I want to pull out? Yeah, this ain't Brady, though, man. That cost me. This ain't Brady.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Wentz, got to have this one. And he's in. Touchdown. Patriots.
Now you in the dome right there, boy.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense.
God damn, what's taking a nigga so long to kick this ball, man?
Good time for them. How about them just deciding to
I took my hand off the stick and everything.
No, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points.
I'm taking my hand so long to kick the damn ball.
Breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Yeah. Man, I'm taking my hand so long to kick the damn ball.
Sails over the end line. And the Ravens taking the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run?
Come on, defense.
Yeah, really with the
we need some big here, boy.
Grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those
I've been trying not to overrun the play and still overrun the play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for
That
first and
shit's
10.
crazy.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Green 39. Green 39. Ace.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man, my D-line getting that fucking hell whooped, bro.
21 yards and a first down.
I don't know what to do.
Still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
Man, my D-line getting that fucking hell whooped,
He
man.
did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Ace. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
We can give up a field goal, possible. Can't give up no touchdown.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now they'll run it on the toss.
No, he ain't get that. He ain't get it.
Inches short. No
He didn't
gain
get
on
it.
the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a
I got
two-score
options.
game.
I'm trying to think, what should I do?
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will
I
push
know
the
what to do
lead
when I
up
get
to
done.
double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across
Man,
the
83,
20.
hold on to
As
your
his
block,
guys will
bro.
set up shop at the 23-yard line.
But we know what we got to do.
The Patriots gearing up to go now. And for them, a touchdown
Let's
their
go.
last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Okay,
when you
so
start
I'm
thinking to
kicking
yourself,
with
okay, what are
the
you
lead,
going to
okay.
do? You don't go away
Okay,
from
hold
what
on,
you did
okay,
before
yeah.
because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
There we go.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Wentz to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Catch the ball, boy!
Complete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw is Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
He can't run. That's my best wide receiver over there.
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game.
But they got that 9-9 everything.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a
save my time out, score quick, though, we need it.
And your flyers on
now we got to play some defense. He ain't kicking slow that time.
The guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra point's up.
You got to stop this running, man. I'm about to run the ball down the throat, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push your lead in a big way.
Let's go. There's one.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Now we're going to get a time.
He lost yours. There's one. Let's go.
As they'll talk things over.
Come on, defense. We got this, man.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ace! Here we go! Blue 45! Blue 45!
Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the few times
this
one's not going to go
about to holler if they had a call face mask, boy.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. As they'll talk it over here.
One more, though. One more.
Important 3rd down.
I gotta feel somebody finna get up, boy.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
And they'll go on the ground. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a nice job to break the one tackle. But
there we go.
After that
there we go. In Brady time.
So where'd all that running room that he
you know what Brady do the last minute? In Brady time.
Someone made some adjustments, it appears.
Who doing more than Brady?
The Ravens send their punter out now.
It's Brady time.
Let's get it. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And now out come the Patriots. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock.
But he kick it with the wing.
If I'm wrong, you don't have to be too panicked.
Shit, I ain't got no time out, though.
I agree with you, and this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
Hell nah, you see the time, though. We can't be having this sex shit going on, man.
They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
You want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete.
Get your ass on the ball,
This is
boy.
a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
There we go.
I know it was a completion, but probably not the best decision to throw the ball into the middle of the
That
field.
boy just tipping when he caught that ball. See
Give
that?
full credit to him making the catch and finding a way to get to the sideline.
Yo,
and get the ball.
bullshit.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my, he didn't even go for the ball, bro. Look at that dumbass animation I got, man. Good game, man.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down.
Look at that dumbass. What the fuck? He trying to knock the ball down,
This is
man.
definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Good game, man. That's bullshit, man. They did it with tip drill. Yeah, with tip drill, man.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Man, I've been had that play all day. Now they want to give me that fucked up ass animation, bro. I should have just went for the tight end like I was and just got out of the bag. But I went for the boom. I seen the one-on-one. I tried it. Yeah, they fucked me with the animation, man. Damn, man. I hate Madden.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in
I
hand
hate Madden,
here.
man. Man, I always be trying to fuck a nigga, man.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guys.
Losing like that
It was a
hurt,
fun
bro.
little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this.
You don't want your fault constantly. It don't matter, fuck.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh, that's a point game, no, bro.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL
Bullshit,
on EA Sports.
That crazy, I ain't get no picks. Man, the motherfucker, boy.
The thicker the pie, thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Made them a buy and at least in the beamer. I'm Brian, I'm got 'em driving it fast. Cause they in the way and the way I've been made it. The mad, man in that bag is I'm all in my bag. I ain't ordering rent, just a little Merlin. Not a cutie, I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bark couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to pull it down. She don't give a damn. She was in her bag, feeling this lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the
Chris bitch ass shit. Take my frustrations out on him. Oh shit, man, how I lost it. I had the one-on-one, man, with a 6'4" receiver, like a 5'9". They gave me a bullshit animation, man. Second in the league in points. Cool, 30 points down. Yeah, like they do the whole cinnamon thing. Ooh, Carson Wentz still got the MVP number though. 30 touchdowns, 6 picks. That's like 5 seasons like that. I'm 6-5 right now, man. That important game coming up next week. Buffalo Bills, he's 7-3. I done beat them already. I need that dub. Yep, I beat them 41-34 first game. They lost 2 in a row. They won 4 in a row. They lost 2 in a row. Beat the brakes up. Oh yeah, we just advanced the Bryce. I think I played Chris. Yeah, take my frustration of that loss out on him.